Hello, this video is about an introduction of types of zippers that we normally use in fashion design class. So here with me I have 7 types of zippers that we normally use, and I will share with you some of its basic characteristics and normally on which part of the garment that we normally use them. So let me first show to you the almighty normal zip. This zip is a very basic zipper, and the length of the zip is normally differs from one another, and it ranges from, I think the shortest being 6 inches, and some of the longer one is like between 24 inches. But some of the zippers that you can custom the length because it is meant for longer types of part, such as garment bag or some part of any fashion accessories. So these normal zippers, it has a normal head, and it's very straightforward zippers, and it has a metal stopper on top of it, and it has another metal stopper on the end of the zippers, and it's a very straightforward zip. You just slide it down and just slide it up to use it. And the way you sew these zippers onto the garment, which is normally the fly of pants, we shall be using the normal foot, which is the foot for zipper. This is for industrial machine. Yeah, normally we just use this one to sew this on the garment. And let's move on to the next one. This is quite similar to the normal zipper that I've shown you, but it's a bit fancy in terms of its head. It has like some glamorous, and normally we will use this on pockets or on the pants, on the seam line of the pants, on the bottom of it. Like sometimes you can zip up to give more space on the ankle. So yeah, it's just since the head and the head of the handle of the zipper is fancy, so normally you will want to expose the zip, and it shall be used on certain part of the design that you want to be exposed, and you shall use the same foot to sew this on the garment. Yes, and it has the length is already dictated by the stoppers on the end of the zip, so that's the limit of the zip. So let's move on to the next one. Very similar to the previous zipper with the fancy handle, but this one is slightly tougher. Just not, the other zipper is slightly smoother, and this one is slightly rough. I think it has a lot to do with the size of the metal and how it joined all together well. And this one is a bit wider, and this one is a bit smaller. So this one is smoother, and this one is a bit, it's not that smooth, and I think it has a tendency to break. It's like to stuck, but it depends on how you handle it. And you may use the same foot for this one. It has been in my possession for quite a long time, and therefore, well, it's not in very good condition, and its length is dictated by the end of the zipper. Normally all zipper is like that. When you go and when you want to purchase a zipper, you will have to ask for certain length, and sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. And if they don't have the length that you want, go for a longer zipper, because you can adjust the length of the zipper. You can make it shorter, but it's very difficult to make it longer. You cannot make it longer. So if it is already dictated by the length, you should when you sew it, that is the end of the zipper. And this normally will be used on denim pants, fabrics that align with the character of the zip, which is like tough and durable. So you would not want to use this on lighter fabric. So normally you will use this type of zipper on medium to heavyweight fabric. Let's move on to the next one. So this zipper, this one is slightly unique. Why would I say it's unique? If you look at um, the zipper, the other zippers, and this is the closest one. Which how we join together. Yes, and this one, it bends. It is even more flexible. It's meant for areas that need to be flexible, maybe on the sleeves, and usually we shall be used on bags, accessories, because of the grip. But I think it's a type of this zipper. This one has no, doesn't have particular brand, so yeah, you can feel the way it grips. It's because of the grip, it's different. Yes, and this one is detachable. That means you can open it. You can open it and you can just like detach it back. And normally this type of zippers, we call them jacket zipper, because like normally used on the center front of a jacket, in which you can open it and you can detach it back. You can attach it back, sorry. And this is the right side of the zip, normally dictated by the face of the handle, which it faces here. So this is the front one. This is I would like to compare with this zipper. The head of the handle of zipper is here, so that means this is the right side, and this is the wrong side. So it's slightly similar on this side, but this zipper is meant to be invisible on this side. Okay, my friend bought this zipper for me from China, so from Guangzhou, and it has no end, so I never really use this zipper. I just like want to keep it as a sample, because if I open it all the way through, I cannot just use it anymore, because I didn't stop it here. It doesn't have any the ends is not meant to be detached together back, you know, like this one. So if you have zipper like this, so you just have to control it. You don't pull it all through, because you cannot use it again and after that. So this zipper is it's a very special zipper, because it doesn't have stops here. It doesn't have the stop here. So that is what I meant. This sort of zipper is meant for areas that is not, we don't normally use this on fly or any part of the body that normally has a standard measurement for opening. This is normally used for pockets, because I know you don't know how long is the pocket is going to be, how short is it going to be. So yeah, normally we will use this and for the pockets, and we will have like a panel here as a stopper for the pocket. This is a very special zipper. I don't know where to get this here in my place, so my friend bought it from China. So yeah, there you go. The next one is the all famous invisible zipper, which is kind of similar to this one, but this one is normally used for perhaps a sporty garment or jacket, and this one normally used for evening wear. They have a similar characteristic, which is invisible. They didn't show these types of zippers. They don't show the the joint part, so we call it invisible zipper. For this zipper, maybe you need to use a foot that is meant for zipper, but with plastic tape. Depends, it perhaps gets slightly even better, but maybe this one will do too. It depends on your sewing skill. I bet it is very much depending on your sewing skill. Okay, let's move on to the almighty invisible zipper. And most of evening gowns or evening dresses will be used this sort of zipper, because it should be sewn within the seam line, and normally it's very long. It has its length. It doesn't have the metal stopper, but it has like it is glue, so the acrylic types of stopper here. So when you open the zip, that's the limit of it. Okay, and to sew this to sew this sort of zipper, then you need to have a special foot. We call it invisible foot. This is for industrial machine, and there is a way how to sew it. I think you can find the tutorial for that. So there you go. This is the invisible, almighty invisible zipper, normally used for evening wear, but also sometimes used in sportswear. I've seen these types of zipper being used in some of the big brands for the sportswear. It really depends on how you want to use it, and as long as it serves its purpose to be invisible in terms of its opening, so I think it serves its purpose. The last one in my possession is the almighty jacket zipper. This is a standard one with a plastic joint, and normally we have the other ones with metal, and we have the other one with well, yeah, plastic so-called, but this is very, it's small, so it doesn't really show the characteristic of you know, like a sporty characteristic. So sometimes the zipper, it has its own style or aesthetic, and this one normally used, I think, in children's wear as well, because of it is safer than the metal, and the joints is bigger, so it is safer for the children. Okay, this is a jacket zipper, so this is very long. This is a very long zipper, and again, jacket zipper, normally you can detach and attach, so that's the beauty of it. Let's attach it back. Yeah, there you go. So 7 types of zipper. You can use it at any part or anywhere in a garment. That really depends on your creativity, and it's good to have all sorts of zippers in your if you're a hoarder like me, it's good to have this, so that you can decide on what to use and how to use it, as long as you know how to sew all this zipper using the right foot for the zipper. Wish you all the best.